I'm on fire today. My last podcast, I talked about the CNN town hall on climate change with the Democratic presidential candidates. I thought it was a great format. My one critique was that they said at the outset no opposing questions or viewpoints would be allowed. So everyone in the audience and online were believers in the creed of the climate change church. So that's okay. At least the candidates had plenty of time to express their views. Well, this week, I see the latest edition of Time magazine. You're not going to believe this. It's devoted from cover to cover to climate change. I kid you not. It's like, good grief, are these people completely in step with each other? Well, obviously they are. And what makes it even worse is I was reading the From the Editor page in Time magazine. This guy, as I'm looking at it now, his name is Edward Felsenthal. He is describing the issue, talking about it's all about climate change, blah, blah, blah. And then he says this, and I quote, notably, what you will not find in this issue are climate change skeptics. What? I mean, Edward, what do you think science is? I mean, science is the art of skepticism. Without skepticism, you have no science. I mean, I just can't believe this. And then to make it even worse, the very first article is written by a guy named Bill McKibben. I really haven't researched him. I don't know who he is. But the title of the article is How We Survived Climate Change. And he's writing as though he's in 2050 and we've managed this mess. And of course, the article is all about, we've given up our cars, given up our meat, we've changed our lives, we're all living in harmony in this utopia. I mean, it's just incredible. And so the first article, I think, is so appropriate that there's not a drop of science in that either. I mean, I'm just amazed at this stuff. And I have to ask the question, do they really believe that we are that stupid that we will just sit here and let them pour this propaganda down our throats and we will not question it at all and just march in step with whatever beat they give us? Well, guess what? For me, that is just not going to happen. I want to learn the science. Please teach me. But listen, I'm going to have questions. I'm going to have doubts. I'm going to want to challenge some things. And if we can't do that, then we're not moving forward with you at all. I mean, it's just amazing, my friends, what this whole thing is turning into be. So I hope with the 2020 election coming up, you take note of all this.